Hey happy healthy heroes, this is the first ever individual video on this channel, and if you're watching this right now do not know who I am Dave, aka the Positive Waistcoat. I was supposed to post on Monday, but I've been very tired. I started a new job on Monday and I was working Monday late, yesterday late, and then early this morning, which meant I had to leave home at 4:30 and I'm very tired. But because if I don't do this now, the wonderful, because I've got to say that, Jenny Maycroft will come and hunt me down, and as much as someone like Tron will turn around and say they want that, I know when my life is in danger. So we do this thing. For me, as I said in the intro video, which came up on Sunday, I want to get in better shape, lose a bit of weight and get a bit more positivity in my life with the help from my friends, which are the other regular contributors that we have on this channel. For me, I think I want to split what I will be discussing in my videos and kind of how I'm going to be measuring my progress into 3 categories. Four categories. We're going to talk about 4 categories. One is physical health. Namely at the moment that is weight. I can't actually believe I'm going to do this, but at the end of this project I won't feel bad about it. But I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bit of tummy there. And I want basically that I want to be in shape. I want to be living a healthy lifestyle where I don't feel unhealthy basically. At the moment I don't do any sports. I used to do water polo, I used to do swimming, and I have in the past done rugby, and I want to get back into at least water polo. However, we are in December here in the UK, and we're in December everywhere in the world. See, I'm tired. But we're in winter, that's the word, over here in England, and it's very cold. And I have no money until end of this month. So I'm going to kind of like hold back on the actual sports that I need to pay money to do for the meantime, but that is a plan, maybe the second month. In the first month, in terms of my physical exercises, I want to get running again. As I said, it's very cold, so I'm going to give myself a goal. This is also because I'm working now more or less full time. One of my normal running patterns for about an hour and 20 minutes once a week. If I can do more, I'm going to do more, but I want to keep that as kind of the standard bearer. And so in a month's time I'm going to come back to you lovely, beautiful people and say how that's gone, maybe have a few clips if it's not too dark when I go running, which it probably will be because I'm self-conscious and I don't like running in the day. And yeah. So that's number one. Number one was weight. For me, I've always got quite a varied diet, so diet doesn't really come into it that much for me, but I am interested into looking out how the different foods affect us, and how if you take certain foods out of your not appetite, your life, what effect that has, and in the same way if you introduce different types of food that maybe you haven't eaten before, the benefit that can have. So I'm probably going to do kind of some reviews almost on different types of food. I've got a book that can help me with that. With the running, there is also a website which I can't remember the name of, but that will be linked in the doobly-doo down below, which you can plan out little running paths of any length, and jogging and walking and whatever you want to do, and I have already got the path I already use on there, so I'll be using that. And I don't know if you guys can see my plan, but I will give you a link if you can. The second point is fares. Now if I go really close, yes, this is a bit awkward. Since I was probably about 16, have had acne, and I have used all of the tablets known to man, all of the creams known to man, to try and overcome this. And at the moment it's not as bad as it has been in the past. So I know a lot of people will look at me and go, you haven't got acne, I've never had full-on acne, but I have had acne, and it has affected me in my life, and it still does continue to affect me. If I show you the number of products and stuff that I've got on the side, going to step back now, a number of products that I've got on the side of my room here. There are quite a few relatively costly, luckily my mum buys me them, products which I use for my face. Load of use that does. But I think I'm going to do a few reviews on that. There are some products which I use very, very regularly. I'm going to talk about from a male point of view the benefits they can have, and a few of the more specific acne related products to do that. I think if I go back to, if my acne gets worse, I'll once again go back to doctors and I'll bring that into it, but I don't know if that will necessarily happen. And finally, which sounds a bit silly now, but hair. In my, it wasn't for this video, it was for another one of my channels, I said about how I'm 24 years old and I'm starting to go bald. Now, I don't know if you can see it that much, because one, I've had a haircut, but two, I've been using this little thing over here, which is caffeine shampoo. And this is actually, I think, maybe actually kind of worked a little bit. When I watch over this video, I will know. But in terms of kind of, I guess all that, the face and the hair and everything kind of goes into grooming and presentation. I want to discuss quite a bit about that. As my name suggests, the positive waistcoat. I like wearing waistcoats and ties. All of my ties are behind there, and there's quite a few of them. And so I think I'm going to kind of bring that aspect into this, because for me, well-being, I'm going to put that down now. For me, well-being isn't just around physical, but as for this channel, and generally for me, that is a big part of what I want to change and adapt. But for me, well-being is a very holistic thing. I administrate and I created the Positive Mind Project, which is a mental and emotional health collab channel, and you know, I a lot of that helps with it as well, being aware of how you are emotionally. But yeah, we'll see how the next month goes for me. I'll come back to you guys in a month's time about how physically my running has gone, if I've lost any weight. I should really go and weigh myself, but I can't. I'm tired. So I'm going to wrap this up, but next month I will do a much more structured video, and it will say my weights then and my weights now. For me, I don't tend to like to go by weights too much, because if you put on muscle, you put on more weight quite often, and for me it's never about too much what the scale says, it's about how I feel within my body, and I want to feel better within my body, and part of that is getting in shape. Yeah. So that's all a thing. Over the next few weeks you will see the other first videos from the other regular contributors, and I'm looking forward to see what you guys throw into the pan that is the Happy Healthy Heroes, because this has been a really, really rubbish video, and I'm sorry, but I could only bring myself to do a vloggity vlog, and tomorrow is my YouTube day, because I've got tomorrow off. Lots of editing tomorrow, yeah, it's always a good thing. And yeah, I'm babbling now, so I'm going to go and say YouTube, Happy Healthy Heroes, aka Happy Healthy Hippos. I will be seeing you all within the next few weeks, and I will be talking to you away from this anyway, and take care. This is the Positive Waistcoat, aka Dave, signing out. Ta-ra.